Welcome to the Everyday Mermaid podcast, everyone. I am Abby, your Everyday Mermaid, and this is
Lauren,
my Mergal pal. And thanks for listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
Yeah.
Man, Lauren, I don't know what's happening, but everybody that's been listening or watching the YouTube version is like, I love Lauren. She's so cute. Is she coming to Mermagicon?
Aww.
So, I mean, I don't know. Somebody get us an agent because
so.
we got to get booked out together now.
Dream team.
Yes, girl.
Well, that would be great, if I could go to Mermagicon and, be on the panel, except they'd ask me all these questions and I'd be like, I got nothing.
Well,
I mean, I'll make up something really entertaining, but that's what it is.
Yes, I think they would love you. And next time we just need to honestly, we do need to start booking things together.
Yes, we do. Oh, I did. So I got the wedding invitation for the friend that's in LA.
Good.
So
yes.
I know exactly when I'm going, which
Excellent.
is I'll fly out on a Friday.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So we're going to book that.
Yeah, all of our LA mermaids, just holla at your girls because we are headed your way in May. And we are so pumped.
So excited.
Yes, it's going to be so good. I can't wait. It's going to be so fun.
I'm very much looking forward to it because in the planning of going to this wedding, I was like, do I take off? It's on a Saturday, and it's like, do I take off just the Friday before and the Monday after and just have a long weekend, blah, blah, blah. But as I kept thinking about it, I decided to take the entire week.
Yes, you did. It's going to be glorious.
Yeah, and it's literally as soon as I made that decision, I felt so good about it.
Yeah.
That I haven't looked back. I'm like, oh, yes, 110%, this is what I'm doing. And it's super nice because the wedding is later in the day. Because I was originally afraid that I was going to maybe have to take off the Friday before.
Oh, yeah.
To just get there on time and not, fly in and basically drive down
to the wedding
and be like,
yeah,
I want to die.
Right.
So,
for sure.
Sorry, long explanation for the fact that we are coming to the Los Angeles area in May.
La La Land.
I'm very excited.
It's gonna be great.
It is. We're gonna talk to some peeps.
Yeah.
Go see some things and go to Disneyland.
It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait.
I feel like they should have a princess package by then.
Oh,
you
for
can just
sure.
Walk around and meet princesses. At our leisure.
Yes. I mean, I can't think of anything better to do with our day. What a glorious time that would be. Well, speaking of you taking off your job and everything.
Right.
I kind of quit my job. My full-time job.
Oh.
And you know what? It's because I don't have enough time to do these mermaid things, and the podcast is picking up, and mermaids, we gotta swim to places to go do things, and
it takes a little while, especially if you're against the current.
No, so true. So I quit my job to I guess essentially be a mermaid. Yes, I do. I feel liberated. We all have these things that we have to do, which is make money and pay bills.
Right.
So, we're still going to figure out how to actually do that. But for now, I'm thrilled. And yeah, I'm just excited because there are a lot of big projects coming up.
Yeah. How long has it been since you've been without a real job? Yeah.
It's been a while.
I mean, you've always worked for yourself to an extent.
For sure. I had my princess company, and when I sold that, I ended up doing the social media stuff full time, which was working for me, but, I still, obviously, worked. Really, I worked one-on-one with a client for a while, went on tour with him and stuff, and so, yeah, and then I got this job, and it's been, a year, with that. So, I mean, it's been a hot minute with that. So, I mean, yeah, it's been a while. So this is for the first time. I mean, I think the new year, I'm turning 30. I turned 30 years old. I'm like, okay, Abby, let's talk real talk for a second. Let's talk about goals here.
Where are you in life? What do you want?
What do you
Where do you want to be in
want?
life? And how to get from A to B.
Yep. So,
And if you're a mermaid, you swim.
You swim. And yeah, so the things that are holding me back from doing what I want to do, I am letting go of, whether or not I have a plan.
Is that an Elsa reference?
Just letting it go, letting it go. Yeah, it's actually really freaky and scary.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm just banking on it working out.
I'm actually a really big believer in just crazy, stupid decisions like that.
Yeah.
Because it's gotten me some of my most exciting moments.
For sure.
I mean, that's literally what I did when I moved out to LA. I knew one person.
Yeah.
Uno. One.
Yeah.
Just, and I did not have a job. I had a place to live because I was moving there.
Right.
And I had nothing. Had nothing planned. Had nothing. She literally just didn't like her roommate anymore. Had been thinking about possibly moving in with her boyfriend. They were kicking out another roommate because he was a crazy person, and so they had this room. And I had been planning on visiting her for a while, and so I texted her one day. I was like, "What if instead of visiting, I just
move there?"
And 2.5 years later, lots of things learned.
Yeah.
About LA, about myself, about crazy bosses.
Yeah.
And then another friend of mine wouldn't shut up about New Zealand and wouldn't stop talking about this opportunity. And I was like, all right, fine. I guess I'll go with you. And yeah. So it's horrifying. It is just this terrible feeling.
Yeah.
And yet there is nothing more exhilarating.
And for the longest time, I have felt led to do that, to do it. And I just kept saying, nope, too freaky. Freaks me out.
Right.
Stability. I like it.
Yeah.
But I just can't, I seriously, can't fight it, anymore. It was just, I was like, okay, this is the feeling anymore. Yeah. So if there's anyone out there that wants to sponsor this Everyday Mermaid podcast and feed this mermaid, please do.
Not much. She's gluten-free. So.
I'm gluten-free. I just eat vegetables and protein, really low maintenance here. Yeah. So, yeah, just excited for all the opportunities and looking to do more of my underwater modeling stuff.
Wow.
I actually was chatting with somebody earlier. I don't know if it's going to work out or not. It's so last minute. But hopefully whenever we go to California, I might meet up and do some stuff with them in California. So, fun things that I just wanted to do and I know I can do. But was, I guess, too afraid to do it.
Right.
What else is new in the mermaid world? Well, MerMagicCon is coming up.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. I mean, Morgana, they are just making a splash, if you will. So many people, there's such a buzz about it. Everybody's going.
Are you going to see our friend Randy?
Yes, Randy will be there.
Yay!
The Mer Wrangler. Randy, he'll be there. And all these mermaids, that I've known over the internet that I have not yet met in person, that I'm in pods with on Instagram and stuff. I actually have never met them, but a lot of them are going to be there. I'm super pumped.
That's so exciting. I can't wait for that Instagram.
Oh yes, girl.
Pictures.
Yes, I just ordered this dress. There's this mermaid ball gala thing. So I just got this dress. I hope it fits. Lord have mercy.
It's just gonna be all mermaid gowns. It's so precious. I might die.
Yes, it's gonna be all mermaid stuff. I'm loving it. And you're gonna see that Mermaid Magic, the face furniture.
Yay!
Yeah, you're gonna see all the sparkle things on everybody's faces.
Right.
It's gonna be yes. But Ben and I are videoing it, and I'm on the little panel, so they'll be asking questions.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, I'm super pumped about it.
It does remind me, though, talking about Randy, of our former job.
Oh, yes.
Which was something I meant to bring up.
Oh, right.
Anyway, but so we talked a little bit last episode about how to Train Your Dragon 3 is coming out.
Yes.
And I talked also about how many times I've seen that movie. Right. Well, Abbey has probably seen it almost as many times as I have as well. Yes. And here's why. At the job where Abbey, I, and Randy all met, there was, during the summers, this pool party that we would go to as with our character friends.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And we do a dance and do the meet and greet and this and that. And then one of the cast had to stay behind and watch an entire DreamWorks movie.
Yeah.
Because they were showing it on the side of a building or something that was at the pool. And, it's all like family friendly and it's super fun. It's super cute. But we had to stay there, A, to kind of protect all of this really expensive equipment that they had, and B, to shut everything down.
Yeah.
And so because they couldn't leave it unattended while it was running, it was like there was a way to lock it up and fix everything so that it couldn't be messed with while it stayed there overnight. But while it was on, you can't just have some rando 12-year-old going up let me push the volume button all the way up and blast everybody's eardrums out. Totally. So they had 4 movies that they played all summer. Yeah. And I had them ranked.
Oh my gosh.
And so I'd always really whenever my schedule came out, please let it be on How to Train Your Dragon. Please let it be How to Train Your Dragon night.
Really, well, I didn't have that as often as you did, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't. I have no idea. Well, actually, I kind of do. We won't get into that on the podcast. Oh. But anyway, so there was Puss in Boots. Oh, that was the bottom tier.
It was rough.
That was a rough movie. We'll put it this way: it's definitely for the younger crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely more cartoonish. Definitely more weird.
Yeah, just not.
Yeah, that was an odd one.
Weird. Yeah.
And then Shrek the Third.
Yep.
I think also much more cartoonish. Also much more for the younger crowd. I mean, those were fairly. Not too neck and neck because I really didn't like the Puss in Boots.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
And Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That was a great one.
Yeah.
And that one was just kind of fun to watch because it's funny and hilarious and it's got that kind of stupid fun humor. And then How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah. And every time my schedule came out, I was like, please let it be either Kung Fu Panda night or How to Train Your Dragon night. Because it might have been How to Train Your Dragon 2.
I think it was. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I think it was the second one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that?
I think it was.
Okay. Anyway, so that's what. And you had your phone on full charge.
Yeah.
Because we
hung out
all summer. That's what we did. Is just sat there and either helped everybody finish up everything, or you just sat there and waited for this movie to be done. But that was. Randy never did that because
no.
I wish I could show you guys, but to describe him, Randy is not somebody you would expect to be sitting around just playing on their phone watching a movie. He is not an inactive person.
No.
And he's not a small person either. He hoists mermaids into giant tanks for a living.
Yes.
The man has impersonated a pirate for many, 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 many years now.
Right.
So he you need to move some heavy furniture. Randy's your guy.
Yes, and we love him for that.
You need to toss mermaids into a tank. Randy's your man. And you get to see him.
I know. I'm so excited. And that's the crazy part, just about life. Yes. You just never know when people are going to pop back in to your life. Because we knew him however many years ago that was. And then I just ran into him at the Mermaid Mega Fest in Michigan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Why are you here?
Pirate, sir. Point A, point B. How
did we get here? Yeah, but I knew he moved, but I wasn't sure. I knew he was in the DC area or whatever. But I have no idea how he got hooked up with them. How it actually be.
He got
hooked, as if you will. Yeah, but
netted, if you will.
Who knows? But it is just such a treat to see him because he is just such a special person.
Yeah.
Love him.
It's too funny.
I know. So he'll be there. Let's see. Who else is going to be there? Oh, apparently one of the animators for The Little Mermaid is going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, apparently. I'm super pumped about all the things.
Ask him if he has contact info for Jodie.
Right. Oh, my gosh.
I'm sure he never gets that question.
Lauren, when is Jodie Benson going to be on the podcast?
I don't know.
Well, we should like pause for a moment and have hashtag Jodie moment
Yes.
while we're talking about her.
Yes.
So, let's see. The 30th anniversary came out last week. Super pumped about that. Let's see.
I mean, like, what do you do with your life after a big anniversary like that? If you're Jodie Benson, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I do wonder, like, how booked her schedule was for this moment.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not, I mean, it's one thing when it's, like, the 10th anniversary or the, like, 25th anniversary. This is, like, the 30th one, which is still a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Yes.
Still a huge deal.
Yes.
But, like, the 50th one.
Oh, my Lord of mercy. And you know she'll probably won't age
No,
either. No. Like, she looks just as beautiful as she did, 30 years ago.
And now with a mini-me, I mean, literally, Jodie could just send her daughter to the 50th one and no one would ever know.
Yeah. Both so beautiful. I love them so much.
It's stunning.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think her press schedule is probably pretty tight.
It's been pretty. I feel
imagine.
like it's been pretty tight since the end of last year because she did the candle lighting at Disney.
Yeah, and of course the Wreck-It Ralph 2 stuff as well.
Right.
So I'm sure there is a lot of that.
She's probably been pretty busy anyway.
Probably so.
So this, and they had to pull her into the studio for the special features on the DVD
to sing around the baby grand piano with Paige O'Hara and Alan Menken. Like what?
to be a fly on that wall.
It is amazing. Can't even imagine. We should, whenever we meet Jodie, we should see if she's interested in doing like a day in the life of Jodie Benson.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be super cute.
Because I'm interested.
Yeah, because I mean, her kids are still like they're...
Yeah, she's super supportive of her kiddos, and she's, always out and about doing family stuff.
Yes.
And, so I would just love to...
that would be really fun.
A day in the life.
I mean, okay, so let's say Jodie showed up.
To the podcast.
Right. Yeah. What kind of thing, what's like a big question you have for her?
Well, I just want to know, like, how it happened. Like, how she got the part of Ariel. I just want to know. Mm-hmm. I want to know, like, what her background is. I want to know how she got this role. Mm-hmm. That's, like, a big question in my brain.
Because it's completely different from the way that, like, Disney princesses are
totally
like, cast now.
Yes. Completely different. And, I mean, I don't know enough about, like, her background to know if she was in the, like, scene already or, like...
She must have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like they had, like, open auditions like they did for Moana.
Yeah.
Which is the only one I can compare that time to.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, that's one of my questions. And then I want to know, like... what it was like whenever you're actually, like, making the movie, like... how much of a role did she play in, like, I know the animation and stuff. I mean, yes, they based Ariel off of, what's her name?
Alyssa Milano.
But surely they, met with her and, like, made some features to be like her. So, I'm just so interested to know all of those things and kind of pick her brain a little bit.
I want to know, like, how her life changed, before and after, and then did she expect it to change that much?
Yeah.
Like, what were some of the biggest kind of shocks that she had, mentally to adjusting to this?
And, she lives a pretty, like, normal life.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Besides the fact that she's the voice of the Little Mermaid.
For sure.
I mean, she could be your average soccer mom.
Yeah.
On the Instagram.
Like she's so my big question is, like, how do you go from being the voice of Ariel to living such a like down to earth, family oriented lifestyle, because that is just not the case usually.
Right.
So I would just love to know. And I'm sure, she is, she talks a lot about her faith. And so I'd be interested to know, like if that plays a role in it, or like, I just want to know all about her lifestyle, because
I want to know her love story.
Yes. I have no idea.
How
like,
she meet Boo Fang.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's exactly what she calls him too.
Right. Yeah.
So you're Boo Fang.
Tell me. Yeah. So, I mean, all good questions for our hashtag Jody moment.
Yeah.
We just love you, Jody Benzo, and just want you to be on the podcast. We're just putting it out. So, you remember when a couple episodes ago we were talking about Tidelands?
Yeah.
And how I was like not just super feeling so great about it.
I do.
So, I mentioned that we talked about it on my Instagram, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, it's such a good show! Oh my gosh, I love it!" And I'm like, "Dang it! Does this mean I have to go watch all the episodes
from the Mermaid community, Abbey? Shunned."
Yeah, I commented to a bunch of them. I was like, "Oh well, I did only just watch one episode, so maybe I need to go watch the other ones." Don't be mad at me. Yeah, so I haven't yet watched the rest of the season because I just quit my job, so I still need time to adjust. But
you have just quit your job. You could take a full week and do nothing.
I know. Well, see, here's the thing, that we really like next week we have the Mermagic Con.
Oh, valid.
And then I'm actually going on a beach trip.
And you're also legitimately not good at not doing anything.
Yeah, I don't do that well.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. But anywho, what were we talking about?
Tidelands, beach trip.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna eventually I will watch the rest of the season. So please don't judge me too hard. Thank you. We got a voice message from the girl that left us a voice message last time. Funny. Yeah. But she was so nice, and apparently her name, I don't know, you'll just have to listen to it, but apparently her name is Abbey. Let me play the first one again.
Okay. Read the handbook for mermaids.
So she sent us that one last week.
Yes, I recall.
Thank you so much for reading my message. And yes, it was a book.
So, like, after she told us to read the handbook for mermaids, we were confused. We were like, wait, what is this? So...
I mean, I had assumed from the handbook for Mermaid. I mean, they have movies called that though too. So
right, totally. So anywho, she confirmed that yes, it is indeed a book.
Yes,
and she commented on our YouTube version of this and said that her name is actually Abbey, just like me.
Yay!
So we have another Abbey listener. Awesome, love that.
That's perfect.
Thank you for listening. And if you want to leave us a voicemail, just like she did, you can go to the Anchor app, download the Anchor app, and leave us a voice message.
Yep.
Oh, I actually got an email from Anchor saying that they apparently are now under the umbrella of Spotify.
Huh.
Yep. So I'm not sure what all that's about, but the app is still there. Everything's still the same. But yeah, they're a part of Spotify now.
Just wheeling and dealing.
I tell you what.
Trades and sales.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about it, but sure.
I'm sure it was great for them.
Yes.
Great for them.
We're still here, so that's all I care about.
Right. Yes, the Everyday Mermaid podcast is still here and will be until, well,
one of us is going to go off and do something crazy, and we might have to take a hiatus for a little while.
Nah.
I mean, so there's another podcast. I haven't listened to it in a long time, but it's called Call Your Girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it's literally these two girls who lived like across the country from each other and would call each other and record it.
Mm.
So there is a way to do these things.
For sure. And that's just what we'll have to do.
Yeah.
Although I love that we're here in the
That's
same
true.
space because we can play off each other's energies a little bit.
And then it also helps me because, I mean, literally the moment I walk into this room, there is nothing in my brain but like fins.
Mermaids everywhere.
And shells. I'm like, this is the space.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
free.
I'm reading this book.
What?
Yes, Lauren, I read. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh. I actually do read every morning, but it's typically self-help books.
Oh no.
Or like, you know,
nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry, that laugh wasn't for that. It was just like.
I really I don't read for pleasure.
Okay.
I would say I read more for like growth. Okay. If that makes any sense at all.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It does. Because I should read for growth. And I'm just like, I don't want to. I want to read more teen lit romance novels.
But where I was going with that was it's this book about running your business and how important it is to have a space with good lighting and stuff that's going to inspire you. It's clean, which it's not really that clean in here, but you know, there's enough space and a vibe that you can work in. And so that is what we're trying to provide here in the Mermaid Room.
I think you've accomplished it.
Yeah, I think so too. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you come into the Mermaid Room and feel all the mermaid energy.
I do. I feel the waves.
Yes, you do, girl. Just feel all those waves.
Man,
well,
we've been punning hard.
We have just been on
Riptide.
Oh, there we go. Yep, love that. Love it. You know what else I love?
Tell me.
Is when people subscribe to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
There's a thought.
And it actually is super helpful for us to be seen on the app. So if you guys have not subscribed to the podcast, please do and share it with your friends. It is super helpful for us, and it'll alert you whenever we upload a new episode.
Yes.
We do try and upload every Wednesday, but last week we did something special for the 30th anniversary. So you never know. We might throw in some extra stuff there. But yeah, just subscribe to the podcast, rate us all the shells. 5 out of 5 shells would be preferable. And if you want to leave us a voice message, you can download the Anchor app and leave us a voice message.
It's super fun.
Yes, it's clearly, we just listened to one and that was so cute.
That was great.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the Mermaid Room, and you would like to, we have a YouTube version.
Indeed. You can.
And it's pretty stinking cute.
Yeah.
We are always wearing something.
Yes.
Really, you should just check it out for Abby's hair because it's vibrant.
I just got it refreshed for Mermagic Con, so it's like a poppin'. It's purple
super
today.
Purple.
Yeah. So there we are on YouTube at Mermaid Vlogs on my YouTube channel, and you can follow Lauren on Instagram at Beauty in the Mess, all spelled out. And you can follow me on Instagram at Mermaid Vlogs. I'm also on Facebook, all the things. And if you want to sponsor this podcast, we are always looking for some friends of the Everyday Mermaid podcast. So shoot me an email, thismermaidvlogs@gmail.com. And that's thismermaidvlogs with a V. Sometimes people think I'm saying blogs with a B. Right. That's not right.
Video
Vlogs.
blog.
Video blogging.
A vlog.
Yes, if you will. Yes. But yeah, I think this, thanks for...
Thanks for everything, guys.
Thanks for everything. But for real, thank you for listening.
Yes.
Thank you so much for listening. And I guess we will
See you on the flip side.
Bye, mermaids.
Bye.
All my